Hey guys, and welcome to Broken Roads. This is a post-apocalyptic game set in the Australian Outback. So, as an Australian, I kind of thought that I'm obligated to at least try this game. I do have a concern that it's going to encapsulate everything I hate about Australia, and not the parts I like about Australia. But you know, we can see how that goes. Like this, I'm so annoyed. That's a long story. So let's just quickly look at the options. Show unavailable. No, that seems fine. It's really just audio I need to work on. Voice to go higher. Apply. Look, it did the work for me. This is brilliant. I assume. Wow, those are my options. Sure, looks great. We will new game it.
They thought ending the world would end the war. That much was passed down. Everything else has been lost. When the bombs dropped, 80% of Australia's population was wiped out, just like that. Those who weren't immediately vaporised carried the radiation inland, poisoning all the pretty places they crawled to. The desert swallowed the rest. Despite it all, we survived.
Voice acting's terrible.
We rebuilt.
Good lord.
We even formed strong enough allegiances to have wars of our own. But these wars were of disease, of hunger, of people who'd forgotten the sacrifices that have always been made beyond the steady glows of the cities that now choked with dust.
She missed a
Our
word.
great-grandparents made it. We will too. All it takes to thrive in this new world is guts, grit, and hard yakka.
Yeah. I hate
That's where
Australian
you
slang.
come in.
Australian slang is revolting. Have I ever told you guys about Australian slang? I don't know. We don't use it. You only use Australian slang if you are from a rural area or if you are very unclassy. Generally speaking, the everyday Australian does not use Australian slang. Thank God, it's abhorrent. And I'm afraid, she just said hard yakka, so I'm afraid the entire game's going to be full of like old-fashioned Australian colloquialisms and I'm going to die of absolute horror. But anyway, let's get to making a character, I guess. So it looks like those are our main options, but these are our sub-options that we're looking at. So we have hired gun. And also, yes, her voice acting was bloody terrible. You grew up with a gun in your hand. If you wanted to eat, you shot what your parents told you to shoot. Starvation is a powerful motivator. It was that simple. They had you out when you were in your teens, telling clients, Jesus, really? I suppose if you're hungry, you gotta make a wage. Telling clients that a hungry kid shoots better. After a few years, you worked up the courage to run away and you crossed the outback to make a new life for yourself. You even earned a bit of a reputation. That's why you weren't surprised when you were offered the possibility of a long-term gig with the Scouts at Ballyhall. It's a mad world out there, and instead of trying to make sense of it, you've carved your place in it. You'll be damned if anyone thinks you'll just quit. Attribute bonuses, awareness +1. But the thing is, I don't really know what these things are and how... Oh, hey, hi! Perception and insight affects ranged... I don't even know what kind of classes you have. Oh, we don't have classes. We just have the origin is it. Okay, fair. Okay, so effects of what? I guess we're using guns. I'm much more melee. Okay. Accuracy, critical hit chance. Chance should be capitalized. Dodge and helps avoid ambushes. Okay. Strength. Power and energy affects melee damage, health points, movement points, and intimidation checks. They really got to work on their consistency and capitalization. Okay. So how do we get extra range damage? Is that going to be like a dexterity type skill? Don't know. Starting skills, shooting mastery +10. Make every shot count. For you, not them. Bonus damage, accuracy, and critical hit chance while wielding a ranged weapon. And opportunist. Help yourself to a free... What? Help yourself to a swipe at enemies doing a run-up. What even is this English? Chance to make an attack on enemies moving out of melee range. Opportunist starts with 50... What's with the stars? There's an asterisk. Right? Yes, asterisks. 50% penalty to accuracy. Okay, I'm sorry, what? You start with a 50% penalty to accuracy, and every point you add gives plus 1% accuracy. So 50 opportunist results in a 0% penalty. What? That sounds horrible. Wouldn't you want it to be a 50% bonus? Why would you want to penalize somebody for being an opportunist in this particular context? That sounds terrible, but the rest of these stats sound practical. Surveyor. The wide open places call to you. They always have. You spent nights under the stars as a child, your parents teaching you about constellations, the plants, the animals. The first time you learned how to use a compass, you were hooked. You took off from home young to explore the trackless wastes. It was only a happy accident that you discovered that you made some serious coin by telling people what you found. You love the thrill of discovering places that fell off the maps, or finding the towns that have sprung up since the fall. It's almost as good as getting paid when you tell some new client what you found. The world is a treasure waiting to be found. You're just the map maker to reveal its secrets. Okay, also has awareness, is intelligence +1. Wit and intellect affects action points, initiative, intimidation checks, and resistance to certain status conditions. You get vigilance, keep your finger on the trigger and your eyes down your sights. Prepare an attack and fire on the first enemy who moves within range. Levels 1 to 100 increases accuracy or visibility by 0.2% per point. Jesus. Every level above 100 increases accuracy or visibility by 0.5%. Who's putting 100 levels into a skill? My god. Punt. +5. Take a chance at a challenge beyond your usual capabilities. In combat, spend punt points to increase accuracy of attacks. Out of combat, spend punt points to attempt to pass a skill check that is just out of reach. High ranks increase the amount and effectiveness of punt points. Each punt point spent in punt, this is a tongue twister, increases the character's critical hit chance by plus 0.2%. Barter Crew. You spent your earliest years riding the back of a barter crew's wagon. What is a barter crew? I've never heard the term before. Travelling all across Western Australia. Oh, we're in Western Australia Outback. Okay, I kind of just assumed Northern Territory. Whoops, shame on me. From Boddington to Bonnie Rock. I do not know these places. You've seen thousands of deals go down. You learned to haggle with the best of them when you were knee-high to a quokka. And by the time you were a teen, you decided that maybe it was time to make your own way. You've got a head for numbers, an eye for trade, and a tongue keen for speech. Nothing makes you happier than driving a hard bargain. It's been a hell of a ride. You get your way, you'll hunt down every opportunity in Australia. Charisma +1. Charm and appeal affects number of punt points and persuasion checks. Resolve +1. Endurance and toughness affects health points, damage reduction, and resistance to certain status conditions. Leadership +10. Set an example for those around you. Yeah, but that doesn't tell me what the skill does. Biology +5. You know what makes people tick. Physically. Use restorative items from utility slots to heal and revive allies. But how does the +5 affect that? I don't know. Usually when I play these types of games, it actually pays to have a charismatic character as your leader. So as much as I liked the hired gun, I'm probably going to have to end up going Barter Crew just for a narrative perspective. It doesn't matter. We have a team. I can hire lots of these people. They can be my companions. Jackaroo. You were a lost pup. Your parents ditched you at a remote station when you were an infant. The manager brought you in. The station hands took to you, and you became a kind of mascot to them. Ugh, a human mascot? Concerning. You grew up with tools and can fix most simple machines. I suppose you probably want somebody from each origin, assuming these also pertain to the characters, which they may not. You learned how to read an animal, care for its injuries, and put it to work. They taught you to hunt, giving you the skills to survive just about anywhere. You were hunting in the bush when the raiders came. The first sign you had was the pillar of smoke. By the time you got back, everyone you knew was dead. That's horrible. You've been on the go since, looking for a new place to settle down. You thought you might have found it in Brookton. Maybe you can see out your days there. Resolve +1. Endurance and toughness affects health points, damage reduction, and resistance to certain status conditions. Strength. Tinker +10. Use swanky devices and understand what Cole is on about. Who's Cole? I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to just go through this. Oh, I gotta hit continue. Okay. Appearance. Is this customizable? I don't know if this is customizable. Okay. We have this sour looking puss. Oh, this one. Oh god, they're as ugly as each other. Her shirt's nice, colour though. Ugh. Who can I stand and tolerate to look at for 25-ish hours? She looks generic, and I am living for it. Let's go with the generic badass. What's a generic name? Jess. Congratulations, Jess. Let's go. It was the J sound. I really can't do anything with it. Okay, whatever. Introduction to the moral compass. The moral compass shows a 360-degree view of possible dialogue options, attitudes you can hold, and decisions that you can make throughout your journey. It's divided into 4 parts: utilitarian, nihilist, Machiavellian, and humanist, with the golden arc representing your worldview, often overlapping different quadrants. Oh, that cone-looking thing. Where a decision lies is not always clear-cut, and the borders matter. It's entirely possible to be utilitarian, focused on the greater good for all. That's it, yellow, yep. Which will suit options in that quadrant close to the humanist border. Okay, yeah. Likewise, you can be within the utilitarian quadrant, but tending far more to focus on the interests of your own group, with decisions tending towards the Machiavellian border. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what any of these terms mean. Broken roads doesn't reduce things to simple right and wrong or good and evil, and this is reflected in how you can handle the scenarios you face on your journey. Your worldview. The golden arc in the center represents why is center capitalized. Your worldview. Each decision you make can affect your position on the compass, rotating the worldview slightly towards the decision you have made. At the center of the compass are the brightly illuminated areas of moral tendencies, which allow your character to make lower-level moral decisions or expressions of ideas that would otherwise fall outside of their worldview. Note that the further a decision is from the center of your worldview, the larger the impact it will have on shifting it. Plus, the more decisions you make closer to the center of your worldview, the more narrow-minded you will become, allowing you to make higher-level decisions. Ah, okay, I see. So they want to encourage you to stay in a particular narrow mindset because you will get better options by doing so. Okay. Conversely, selecting a wider range of choices will make you broad-minded, often allowing more options but making certain higher-level decisions and moral traits, perks unique to characters of a particular alignment that can affect dialogue or combat skills unavailable. Well, I don't want to be considered a narrow-minded person. Probably is beneficial in this particular instance. The 4 moral quadrants. Oh, it actually tells me what these things mean. Great. What do you mean 4? There's only 3 listed there. There's only 3 listed. Humanist. Each person's dignity. Oh, there's a scroll bar. Never mind. Why wouldn't you just put this down here and have a bigger box? I don't understand the choice that was made here. Anyway, humanist. Each person's dignity matters most. I choose all meaning and thus what matters. But what is inalienable is that every person has worth. For the humanist, each person's dignity matters most, simply through existing as a being experiencing the world. Don't know that I agree with that. Depends on context, really. Utilitarian. Everyone's happiness combined matters most. The greatest good for the greatest number. I believe that everyone's happiness combined matters most, and thus can justify causing harm or suffering depending on the outcome. Again, context matters. Machiavellian. My group matters most. The ends justifies the means if it favors our pursuit and maintenance of power. As a Machiavellian, my group matters most regardless of the cost to others. Well, I mean, in this kind of game, probably does. Like a survival, post-apocalyptic kind of game. Yep, probably the healthiest mindset to have. Will that get me favors in the game, though? Perhaps not. Nihilist. I matter most, given there's nothing outside of each individual human experience. Nothing ultimately matters, and that doesn't bother me. Thus, for the nihilist, I matter most. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, good. I was like, do I have to pick one? I don't know what I bloody want, but I just have to answer questions. Okay, question. 1 of 6. Your crew has been tasked with taking a cartload of fruit to Alderside. A starving family on the outskirts of the settlement beg you for something to eat as you roll past. Truth be told, the client probably won't miss a few apples. That's a tough one. Because you have been tasked to see these apples to, their destination, and you're getting paid to do so. So this is a job. It's not your job to feed the starving. You know you'd like to be helped if you were in a similar situation. Give them a few apples, as well as a little coin to help them on their way. Sure, the client might not miss the apples, but if they do, then you'd likely be out of a job. Keep driving. Yeah, I'm with that option, quite frankly. Demand that they sacrifice something for it. Clothes, valuables, weapons, whatever. You're not a charity outfit. No, that's also a good option. Hand them some of the best apples. A starving family helps no one. In fact, it can bring everyone down. If the client kicks up a fuss, accept reduced pay. The job is lost, screw it. Nah, man. Question 2 of 6. After a series of raids on caravans passing near your home, you put together a scouting party. You've got a bandit leader and one of its raiders. The leader pleads for release, pledging to comply with your terms. Do you free him? No, you make a blood pact that he can't betray you. This is not a fantasy novel. Okay. Do you free him? Execute them both on the spot. Better not to have that kind of headache. Take him back to town to stand trial. This is not your call to make. Escort them far away. I mean, are there laws? See, the problem is I don't understand the world setting. Like, do laws exist? Are there places that you can stand trial at? Or is it sort of a dog-eat-dog situation in the climate that we're currently in this game? So I don't know. Escort them far away, warning that if you catch them here again, they're dead. Tell him that you'll let one of them go free, him or his raider, and he gets to choose which one lives. Jesus, that's a bit abrupt. I don't know. It's not really helping me at all, but I guess it's broadening my scope a little. 3 of 6. A nearby townstead has a new chief, and he's starting to flex his muscles. He sends an envoy with a threat. Pay tribute or suffer his wrath. He clearly has the military strength to back it up. Oh, that's not good. Do you pay up? Ugh. Do we have friends? If he thinks he can take it, let him come. You're not scared of his threats. Negotiate with the envoy and escort him back. Concealed, your top fighters follow. In town, publicly execute the envoy, displaying his head on a spike. Warn the others to surrender their chief or face the same fate. Yeah, but you don't really have anything to back it up. Are your top fighters going to be sufficient to take out his military? Send scouts to see if he can enforce his demands. If he can, pay up. If he can't, send him a mocking reply and dare him to come take it. Kind of like that option. Send an envoy in return and try to negotiate with the new chief. War hurts everyone, and maybe you can work out a way to be of mutual benefit. Yeah. Question 4 of 6. A child in the village has started showing symptoms of the plague. Kill it, burn it, done. Is that an option? The town chose to quarantine him and his family, but you caught him sneaking out of the house to play with other kids. Oh my god, kill him! What now? Let him go with a warning. If he's contagious, you're all infected now too. If he's not 100. Yeah, but how do... You have to find out whether he's contagious or whether he actually has the plague. Rally some neighbours and evict the entire family from town. Make an example of their carelessness. Send him back to his house under careful guard. The whole family will have to leave town if they continue to put everyone at risk. Return to his house and explain to the family what will happen if the town if they're all infected. Make them serious. Dude, where is the murder option? That's the option I was looking for. Okay, so if we're not murdering them, what's the next drastic option we can pick? I don't know, man. I think it... Part of me is like, you've got to make an example so that others don't do the same thing and get you all infected. We'll just be more nihilist, I guess. It's not necessarily that I agree with that option. I just don't want to stray too far from the where we seem to be. Question 5 of 6. You've been captured by people who've clearly gone mad, finding yourself in a pen along with a dew farmer. What the hell is a dew farmer? You've met before. A mercenary stripped of his weapons and a terrified young family. The captors assemble a massive pyre, indicating their intent for a twisted sacrifice. Noticing Guard's distraction, you're certain you can escape on your own, but every person you bring with you increases the chances you'll get caught. Don't take the family, they'll get you caught. Take advantage of the distraction to try to get everyone out, saving as many as you can. What are these? Dots. I don't know what the why the dots moved. Slip away on your own. The others will simply have to fend for themselves. Convince the merc to come with you. The Jew farmer can likely find his own way out, but the family will be nothing but a liability. Get the family out first. The other captors should be able to handle themselves. Yeah, I mean, I'm kinda... Yeah, I'm more vibing with that. Last question. You've discovered a cache of pre-apocalypse supplies in an abandoned farmhouse. Really? That's lucky. You can't carry it all back on your own, so you enlist a few friends from town to help, or you could just make multiple trips. Have no one the wiser. When you return to the cache, you find a group of emaciated scavengers in the process of looting the place for themselves. Do you let them take the supplies? Yeah, I suppose so. No way. Threaten the scavengers, and if they don't hand over the supplies, kill them. Let them take the supplies, but secretly follow them back to their home. Once there, you can loot their other goods and kill them all. Oh, I like it. It's practical, but no. Let them go. They're starving and clearly need the supplies more than you do. Plus, they had no way of knowing you found them first. Yet, that's actually a super good point. Tell them you found the place first and offer to split the takings. Better to get less than you wanted than to spill blood or get nothing at all. I'm all over the place. Look at that. That's useless to me. Okay. Sure. That's... Yeah, I mean, I could have gone with a lot of humanist options, but... Yeah. Let's just roll with that. Attributes and skill trees. Calculated from 2 attributes. I'm so glad that capitalization exists here. Fortitude, strength, and... I'm assuming that's agility. Temperance. Resistance? And awareness, wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. I have no idea if that's what any of that stands for. Each origin story comes with unique bonuses. High gun. Yeah. An example to the right with 8 in resolve and 13 in awareness. All skills in the temperance tree start off at 21. Shooting mastery has a bonus of 10 from the hired gun's background. Okay. And combat movement points are derived from agility and strength, while action points are determined by agility and intelligence. Keep that in mind when distributing the attribute. Yeah, I'm not going to remember literally any of that. The punt skill. One of the unique skills in Broken Roads is the ability to have a punt. Essentially, take a risk on something uncertain. Your playout character has a pool of punt points they can draw on if they need to attempt a skill check that they fall just short of, or if they want to increase the accuracy of a particular attack in combat. Punt is derived from charisma, plus any additional points added to the punt skill. Each additional skill point doesn't directly equal 1 additional punt point, however. Skills attain different effects whenever a threshold is reached. Oh, I see. 125, 50, 65, 100. Yep. In this example, the character has a rank 2 punt skill, increasing their punt from 32 to 50. We place them in rank 3 and so on. Yeah, I figured. Right. So, okie dokie. So this is Jess. That's her damage. It's shown by awareness or melee. Yeah, well, she's going to have to be melee ranged. I guess. Initiative. Movement points. Yes, I don't know what good numbers are, so I don't really have anything to base this against. So I have 10 points to spend in the attributes and 30 to spend in skills. Well, charisma's going to have to be up there. Let's be real. Okay, affects punt points and persuasion checks. That's fine. Still don't know what leadership does. Each level in leadership adds plus 1% chance that all companions gain plus 2 initiative at the start of combat. What's the odds though? It's a plus 1% chance. Is that from 0? Character selects an enemy to inflict with the marked condition, giving allies plus 20% damage and accuracy while attacking this enemy. Base success rate is 50%. Give a permanent plus 1 initiative. Yeah, I like the sound of that. This. Is that a free action or how does that work? I don't know. But I like it. Okay. And resolve is my HP. Strength. Awareness was range damage. Don't know if that's the best thing I could be doing, but let's roll with it. Oh, I see. This is this, this is this, and this is this. I comprehend. We'll throw it in intelligence. Why not? Okay, and we have 30 points to put here. 25 points is a lot to spend there. Or beer. Huh. Yeah. 10% chance that the restorative item won't be used up. Hey, that's nice. Shooting mastery. Make every shot count. Few of them. That's accuracy of range shots. What's Deadeye? Deadeye light shot. Make an attack with a bonus to accuracy. Each point in Deadeye increases the accuracy of a skill. But additional AP spent. What's... Oh, action points. You can handle your liquid courage and use it in a scrap. Gain a number of bonuses from consuming alcohol. While tipsy, drunk, or shit-faced, increases the damage this character's attacks deal by 0.2% per point. Jesus Christ. This is a dramatic barbican. Shrug off damage like a brick shithouse. Assume a defensive stance, giving immunity to being flanked until this character's next turn. Okay. Well, we don't want you in melee, dear. I'm thinking... And vigilance? Vigilance? Yes. Okay. Do I care about literally anything else? Probably not. Being Tinker would be good for the extra healing slots, but yeah. Okay. I think I will just... put leadership up if that's the case. I probably should spread my points out a bit more, but whatever. I don't really know how this works. Sounds good to me. Let's go, Jess. You classy, classy lass. Oh, God.
Well, chicken, here we are. Kogabee's come a long way since the last time I was out and about, but I imagine it's all still pretty underwhelming, given where you're from.
Farida Lamb. Westonia isn't much bigger. I'm surprised they have 2 rocks to bang together and make fire with. How long has it been since you last left home? All the places started to blur together after a while anyway. That seems a bit savage.
15 years, give or take. Brent would never have wanted me to become a recluse. But then... there are a lot of things that should have turned out differently.
Who's Brent? Oh, so not everything is voiced. Okay. Well, never mind that anyhow. You've got a big trade to make if you wanted to go back home with your head held high. Need any tips before you join Mick and Jess? Oh, no. Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, shit. Can I start again? Oh, my God. I'm called Jess and someone else in the game is called Jess. I hope it's not a companion, but it sounds like it's a companion. For your trip to Brookton. Why did my parents send me with you, really? That's a bit of a long story, she says, fluttering her hand dismissively. You've got more important things to worry about. You're right. I want to know. She sighs, closes her eyes, then takes a deep breath. When she lets it out and looks at you, she's a different person. Older. Wearier. You know Brent was killed by raiders a long time ago. What you don't know is how. He was out on the trail, like he was so often back then. I didn't think anyone knew about our little shack on the lake, and he was always so careful to separate from the caravans before coming home. So when I saw the torchlight coming from the trees, I let them in. When he got back, they were lying in wait. Your mum tried to convince me it wasn't my fault, that I couldn't have warned him anyway. She smiles weakly. As it's part of her bid to get me to crawl back out of my shell, she knew I could never say no to you. Shaking herself, she tucks her hair back behind her ears. But this is about you, and finding something to take back home and make your parents proud. If I can help, it would be my honour. What tips have you got for me? Inventory. A 2-way radio added. Nice. Don't get fleeced. She laughs at your expression and pulls a 2-way radio off her belt. You're not sure if a deal is good? Give me a bell. You've got your dad's eye for people watching, though. I doubt you'll need little old me. Tell me about Brookton. Nice place. Families, children. Haven't been there in years myself, but Sally used to run the pub. If you see her, say hi for me. What kind of trade should I be looking for? Anything you haven't seen elsewhere, really, or something you know someone would pay top dollar for. Most of being part of the crew is figuring out what people want before they know of the need for it themselves. She gives you a reassuring smile. Talk to people, get a lay of the land, and keep your eyes peeled for unique opportunities. That's all. Still takes a lifetime to learn, but you'll get the hang of it. Okay. Splitting stacks. When browsing a shop, you may see a number in the bottom right corner of an item, indicating how many of the item are in a stack. To split a stack, right-click and drag. Cool. I don't imagine I have any money. Oh, I do. I have $125. Yay me. Yeasty spread sandwich. Oh, Vegemite is copyrighted, trademarked. Yeah, makes sense. The real thing, albeit one of the most divisive objects in the Never Never. Well, that's because idiots just slop it on like it's Nutella. Like, what? This shit's yeast. Who wants that much yeast on their meal? Vegemite needs to be spread super thinly, and it's easier to spread if you put butter down first. Just FYI. Small water bottle. There's enough here to wet your whistle for a while. Restores 6 HP and removes burning. Oh my. Frag grenade, the tried and true. $30 for a first aid kit? Jesus. Inflation much? I mean, hell, the sandwich was $7. Small first aid kit. Tiny but mighty. Restores 30 HP plus any bonuses from the user's skill or attributes. Oh, hey, neat. Okay, what have you got, though? And do I need any of it? A medicinal herb. Cures poison. Mushrooms. Why eat rue when you can eat mushrooms? Oh, haha. Restores 5 HP. Get that good shit in you. The complete package of fiber, carbs, and probably even 1 or 2 vitamins and minerals. Works for me. Hot potato, hot potato. Wait, that's a Wiggles thing, isn't it? Da-da-da. Used for cleaning yourself. Or others, if you're into that. Do I need to clean myself? Is this required? A bottle filled with this much water is hard to come by. Drink responsibly. Stores a lot of water. Milk bottle, water. Small glass bottle filled with water. I think I'm pretty good. Think so. Bye.
Actually, love, could you run an errand for me? I promised Sarah Taylor down Brookton Way that I'd get her some distilled water. See if we might start a partnership. I'm not so good around crowds, though. Do you mind?
She holds out the bottle of water until you take it.
Get your trade goods from the camel cart.
Okay. Hello, kangaroo.
Last but not least, I've arranged for Ian Mason,
I feel
the
so zoomed in
mercenary
right
over
now.
there, to give you a combat refresher. Talk to him once you've finished all your trading. Right, I better head over to my stall. You can catch me there if you need anything.
Thank God I can zoom out. I was way too
Travel
close.
safely, Chook.
Okay. Player and camera movement. To move your character around the map, left click on an area. White circles will appear on the ground to show what your character and party members are walking towards. Yep. Left click is also used... Oh, wait. What am I doing? I'm left clicking. Yep. Is also used to speak to other characters and interact with certain objects in the world. I wish it was right clicking. To indicate this... Not to talk to people, to move. Sorry. To indicate this, your mouse icon will change depending on what you're hovering over. To pan your camera, you can either push your mouse against the edge of the screen or use WASD or hold down the middle mouse button and drag in any direction. Introduction to important tabs. At the bottom left of your screen are 6 icons. From left to right, they are... Party inventory, displayed by a satchel, yes. Character sheet. Oh, is that what that's supposed to be? Sure. Moral compass, that does not look like a compass. Journal, Map, and menu. Yep, okay. You can also access the learn menu via the journal to read more about the features of broken roads. I think I'm good. Okay, it's as far as I can zoom. That's as far in as I can zoom. Okay. The rise of surplus value. Get your trade goods from the camel cart. See what Gerald Mayer has for sale. Who's Gerald? Are you Gerald? Oh, so maybe just slow.
G'day. Name's Damo.
Hi, Damo. Again, we don't say good day unless you're from rural areas, which I suppose we are, technically speaking, in this game. The young man stands up straight, bouncing his foot restlessly as you approach. He has a smear of grease under one eye and a dusty mop of unattended hair held at bay by a weather-beaten cap.
Everyone needs fuel. Black gold's rarer than actual gold these days. I got petrol, diesel, whatever you need.
Do we need anything from him? See what Tina has for sale. Practice guncraft with Ian Mason. Bring the distilled water to Sarah Taylor at the clinic. Optional, say hi to Sally Eads in the Brooktown pub. Okay.
Best prices this side of Meriden, or I'll eat my hat.
The old man sitting next to him groans, head lolling on his shoulders. He's covered in a fine black dust, like he's been rolling around after a bushfire. A thin sheen of sweat glistens on his cheeks, but his lips are as dry as a desert air. Damo looks at him in concern. Steady on now, old fella. He speaks with forced joviality, but there's a tenderness in his face that his worry can't quite conceal. How'd you come across fuel out here? Me and my mate here got it from a refinery out west. He glances at his companion. Actually, he's in a bad way. Reckon you can help? Props not. We got into a fair bit of trouble at the refinery, and Sid ended up copping the worst of it. He said everything was fair dinkum. Gross. Oh, it literally even gives you a glossary, real or true. But now his hair's falling out and he hasn't eaten in 3 days. Oh boy.
You know, all he probably needs is some iodine.
Yeah, he's got like
I've got
petrol
a
poisoning or
friend
something.
down Brookton Way. She'd help him, especially if you told her I sent you.
Well, I've got to go see Sarah Taylor at the clinic, so, you know. Jess is a good sort. Mick will grumble about wasting resources, but he won't dare to argue. Jess can be damn bloody minded when she wants to be. Yeah? His face lights up, then falls again. But I've got to stay here to sell fuel. Maybe I will once we sell a few more cans. What's in it for us? He frowns at you, but doesn't seem at all surprised. Not really one for charity, huh? Absolutely not. I'm broke. I don't have that money for charity. Look, I'm sorry old mate is crook, but we've all got our problems. I'm not adding his to my pile for nothing. Fine, okay, look, I'll give you 1 canister of fuel. You can use it, hand it to your mates, or sell it yourself, whatever. Just take Sid to the clinic in Brockton. Why keep saying Brockton? It bloody says Brookton. She throws you a cautioning glance. Take the offer, Chook. No, it's fine.
Really? I mean, thanks.
No, I could just nod.
Yes, please.
He springs forward and shakes your hand so hard it makes your elbow hurt. Ooh, I hate those handshakes.
I'd shake your hand, but I've had the runs for the past
Ew!
6 days.
Don't touch me.
You don't want to know what I've been using for toilet paper.
Gross. He looks at you, lips cracked and face pale. He's sweating and shivering and has difficulty focusing his gaze. Something I didn't think about in this game is that they're all using a general to broad Australian accent, which I hate. What's wrong with you? You're not going to shit on me, are you? I hope not. You and me both, buddy. A violent tremor shakes him from head to toe. Oh dear God. She'll be back when she's convinced Jess to let you ride with them. Too right, mate. He leans back uncomfortably in his chair. I'll be here. Don't forget me. Demo gives him a glorious smile. How can you give someone a glorious smile in your current condition?
I told you there were good people out here.
My word. Okay, well that's an extra thing we have to do. Party inventory. The party inventory shows your party's equipped items, money, and goods you collected along your journey. It serves as a shared stash of items, but is not accessible within combat, so be sure to equip your characters with weapons and utility items before battle. I don't even have any weapons. Can I obtain those? And maybe the Guncraft dude gives it to me, whatever his name was. To equip unequipped items, move them to the correct slots, blah, blah, blah. Cool, neat, bye. Oh, I start with a shotgun? Spray it, don't say it, with this well-crafted shotgun. Okay, not my weapon of choice, but it is better than no weapon. And a hammer? Oh yeah! Good for hitting people or nails on the head. It sounds delightfully vigorous. Do I have these slots and can I use them? Oh, yes. Oh my God, we've got some beer. Drop Bear beer. Drop Bear something or other is the name of the developer. Consumable one in bag. A 375 ml sip of heaven that also increases initiative in combat. Somehow. Bandages. Simple but effective. Bung it on to restore 15 HP. Removes bleeding and burning. Can I... Does that go anywhere? I don't have any slots for this bad boy. Oh, I do. It just doesn't really tell me. And good old Sanger. Can't believe I said that. Jesus. Well, actually, the bandages. How much do the bandages do? 15. Yeah, we'll keep the bandages on. Okay. Anywho. Oh, gosh. I think I'm better off just using the mouse. The mouse is faster to spin around like that. The journal, your trusty journal, records any currently active main quests and side quests, updates and objectives, and keeps track of completed quests along your journey. Keen as a bean to get stuck into bartering today. Am I though? Remains to be seen. The sickness unto death. Ask Jess about putting Sid in the camel cart. Where is Jess? Jess! Other than me! The map. The map shows an elevated view of your current location with unexplored areas hidden beneath fog of war. It displays landmarks you've come across while in the area and helps you plan where to go next. That is of no help whatsoever. Who are you? Hold up.
How's it going?
Hi.
Everyone treating you all right?
I realize I've got the wrong quest here. Yep.
Travel safely, Chook.
Bye, Chook. Guess I'll just speak to everybody.
Friend, welcome
Oh,
to
this is Gerald
Kokobee,
Nye.
the energy source of the future.
You
See
say so?
anything you like?
What makes you say it's the energy source of the future? He gestures at the array of solar panels littered around his stall, his clip-on fan bobbing dangerously with the movement. He doesn't have a clip-on fan, but okay. What's the use of the solar panels if you don't have the gadgetry to hook it up and actually have it power anything? I like you. Ugh, my word. What have you got for sale? What makes solar panels so special? Mate. He holds up a hand, drawing the movement out far past anyone's comfort level. I can tell you're new to the energy game. He leans in close. These guys don't give a rat's ass about keeping informed. But me? I know my worth. When it comes to energy, you've got 3 choices, right? Dig up some black stuff and set it on fire, use that big old fire orb up in the sky, or run water through some turbines or some shit. I don't know about you, but I don't see a whole lot of water nearby, and I hate getting dirt underneath my nails. Me too, buddy. What's special about solar? It's the gentleman's energy source. Or the ladies. He gives you a worried look before resuming his spiel, yet I did not take offense at all. And civilization, my friend, that's the way of the future. He finally runs out of steam and gives you a supposedly charming smile. Not with that hat. So what'd you say? Do you want to invest in a better, brighter you? And attach it to what? What am I attaching it to? Any chance of a discount? His voice squeaks and he coughs and tries again. A discount? Mate, you've got to be pulling my leg. Do you have any idea how hard it is? It's really hard not to slip into a general to broad Australian accent myself when I say this slang. My hard is to clean these bastards up, haul them halfway across the country, and keep all the sand and shit from getting in. A discount. He scoffs. I'd sooner get caught with my pants around my ankles when the dunny walls fall down. He shakes his head and chuckles. A discount. Come on, Jerry. Jezza? J-Money? I really want that discount. He squints at you. You've been in the sun too long, mate. It's Gerald with the G. That's a good point. He pauses. J-Money's got a nice ring to it, though. Okay, we didn't get anywhere, but that wasn't entertaining. I enjoyed it. What do you have for sale? Holy shit, that's expensive. Look at that thing. A red safety vest? A tradie's best friend. Mine is bright pink, I'll have you know. Plus 1 agility and plus 10 HP. That's actually not bad. I can't afford it, though. Car battery. Oh, we're going to need that. A screwdriver. A simple but useful tool. It doesn't require much training to figure out. Can be used to tighten screws. Are we going to need that? I feel like we need some of these utility items. Scrap. You never know when this will come in handy. Yeah, that's how we feel about the screwdriver. Repairs, modifications, armor improvements, or even just trade. There's always some demand for useful scrap. Ethics. Hatred is increased by being reciprocated and can, on the other hand, be destroyed by love. Page 70. Silicon sealant could also come in handy. Keep your solar panels crack-free on those windy days. Yet sealant can be used for many other things as well. Copper wiring, keep the lights on back home. Another car battery. And a really expensive solar panel. The gentleman's energy source. So, I think... Should I take the screwdriver? It's awfully expensive. There we go.
A discount?
Highlighting interactions.
Thanks for the laugh,
You can
mate.
press and
I
hold
needed
tab to
that.
highlight items, points of interest, and show NPC names. Ah ha ha! That is so much more useful. I guess we can skip the generic vendor. See what Tina has for trade. Where's Tina? That's the cart I need to grab shit from. Am I just grabbing everything from the camel cart? I kind of thought the arrow would do something, but it doesn't. Rope. Great for tying your shit down during a sandstorm. That it is. That it is. Reduce, reuse, recycle. As you can smash it and then go for your life, yeah, yobbo. Cool. Oh, that's the end of the map. Never mind. Tina! I haven't found Tina. It's for the camels, mate. Go get your own food. Haha. Savage. I really don't know where Tina is. And where's Sally, by the way? Is that on the other end of the trip? I don't know. Ian, I've been instructed to speak to you.
I'm busy.
That's nice. He has the stance of someone who's seen other people with military training but never been through it himself. He reeks of sweat, and his camo is obviously the wrong colour for the surrounding trait. Yet, bro, you need to have sand camo on? Hello? After a moment, he lazily gives you his attention.
What do you want, sweetheart? Looking for a real man to show you how to use a gun.
I'll tell you where you can shove it. Frida said you could give me some combat training. Not yet, you don't, Chook. Get on that other business before you do the fun stuff. Huh? You said it was optional. Practice guncraft at the end. It's literally in the instructions, love. He smirks. You heard the boss. I'm the fun stuff. He waves you away. Come back later. What? It's literally in the instructions. I don't understand. Okay. Never mind then. I'll just leave. Biodegradable plastic bags will save the world, they said. Little did they know. I gained XP for this, by the way. I see it in the corner. That's why I'm doing it. Someone's a bit of a pack rat, or people dump trash here at night as not so subtle. Fuck you. Okay. So we never found Tina. Why is there a bathtub here in the middle of nowhere? Is Tina out this way somewhere? Tina! Fresh veggies, premium goods. They don't tend to last long in the sun. Get them while they're hot, or preferably before.
Welcome to Kokobi, stranger.
The effervescent teenager. I swear half these accents sound like they're verging on like a New Zealand accent or something. They just sound off. The effervescent teenager in an outdated conductor's uniform salutes you neatly as you approach. A polished silver whistle swings on a chain at her hip. I can always smell a good deal, and you, my friend, are carrying something that's going to make my day. She smiles, the dimples on her cheeks making her look even younger. Care to trade? What did she want? I just have to see what she has to trade, okay. What's with the outfit? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of how awesome I look. Jesus. She swings a chain on her whistle around her finger, making a faint wah 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 noise. Her customary smile takes the sting out of her words. She has issues. I found it when I was cleaning out those trains for people to stay in. I was tucked away under a console in the cab like it was waiting just for me. She puts her arms out and does a spin to let you appreciate the uniform from every angle. Yay me. Noah thought it suited me anyway. Who's Noah? Noah's my brother, but he's 4 years older than me, so he's more like my father. It's only 4 years, man. She chews on the inside of her cheek, ugh, as she considers you. Yeah, you're probably about the same age. Where is Noah? Don't know. Signed up with the barter crew. Haven't seen him since. He said something about sowing his wild oats. She falls quiet. I really hope he doesn't become a farmer, though. Oh, you don't know the... Oh dear, she doesn't understand the phrase. Probably best it's your brother. She fiddles with the whistle at her hip. He's beyond terrible with plants. Anyway, why do you care? I've got everything you need. She dishes at a stall. Want to trade? Your brother left you here all alone? I've been running Kokobi just fine without his help. Thank you very much. Her tone is crisp. He can stay gone for all I care. Are you in charge here? Yep. She pulls out a shining silver pocket watch and holds it up for you to see. Mount Kokobi is engraved on the front in fine handwriting with an embossed steam engine. Station Master's timepiece. She slips it back into the fob pocket of her pants and gives it a little pat. Anyone gives you grief? You come to me. I don't know what time it is though. Spring's been busted for years. So why do you keep it? Got any news for me? Nothing you haven't gotten on to already, by the looks of things. Quite the social butterfly, ain't you? What you got in stock? So I don't know what I need. Camel milk. Camels have become the main source of dairy since the cows all went to teats up after the big bash. Oh, that's most unfortunate. Fresh camel milk, bowl camel milk, fresh camel milk. I don't know. Yeah, I've got money, but I don't know if I should be spending it at this point in time. Taps her lips with a finger, narrowing her eyes at you. Very strange. Nothing special to trade, but you've still got that air of potential about you. Suddenly she snaps her fingers. I know. Watch out, Took. She's about to fleece you. She grins at Frida. No, better. I want you, she punctuates her sentence with a stab of her index finger, to convince our solar panel peddling friend over there to give me the only thing I've ever truly wanted in this life. A discount. It's a sweet clip-on fan. Your brother back. An organ grinder's money to complete your ensemble. Oh my gosh. She frowns at you, uncharacteristically serious. I told you I'm doing just fine without him. No, she shakes her head. I want that. Is this the cat? Yeah. You follow her gaze to the solar panel salesman's stall, a flat black outline of a cat with a shiny marble for an eye. They're marbles? tilts occasionally in the wind. Get it for me, and I'll sing your praises far and wide. You help her out, Chook. It'll be good practice. Word of God. She smiles. Anything else before you get me and my cat? Okay.
Come back
Bye.
anytime.
Stop zooming me in. Okay, bro. I need the cat. I don't think theft is an option, so...
Hey, look, it's Miss Deep Pockets.
I didn't buy anything from you, did I? I don't remember. This lady's stalking me. I don't like it. He's clearly playing to the other merchants who, just as clearly, are ignoring him. Still no discounts, I'm afraid. How much for the tin cat? Tina's admitted she wants it, has she? He preens a little. You old Rusty there, bring me a windfall one of these days. Well, nothing's free. Fair. He gives you an amused look. Even, maybe, especially, for people who go around looking for discounts. Oh no, I shot myself on the foot with that one. Tell you what, he considers you, tapping his chin. You get me some parts for my poking machine. It still functions in this day and age? Damn. And I'll give you the cat. Fair shake? Well... You what? Poking machine. He points over his shoulder at something with colourful pictures and numbers behind the dusty glass. It's going to make me a fortune down in Ardith. Can't you just sell me the cat? Sure, got $1,000 dues? I absolutely do not. He grins. I know you don't. Tough luck, mate. It's my way or the highway. Yeah, sure. Good-o, Ian Mason's got some. I saw them lying around his haystack over there. Not that he knows what people dump nearby, but I can spot a good sprocket a mile away. Now, want to buy some solar? No.
Come back soon.
Okay, bro, I need you to sell me some spare parts. Unless there's some spare parts just chilling, which I doubt. So, you gotta... Oh, can't we just, like, ransack this? No? Gerald says you've got some machine parts he wants. Alright, let's say I do. But I want you to get me some... Good grief, where does the circle end? What is it with you people and your unending requests? You want the parts or not? He doesn't wait for an answer. There's a guy who lives out in the sticks. Here-ish. He points to a spot on your map. He's got a camo helmet. I want it. Bring me that and you can scrounge to your heart's content. What's to stop me grabbing the parts while your back's turned? How do you know you're sending me into an ambush? He gives a non-committal shrug. I guess you just gotta weigh how badly I want that helmet against your paranoia then, don't you? This is getting awfully complicated. So where's the clinic? It's not really much to the map, so... I don't really know what I'm doing. What you doing there, buddy? Lovely place for a bit of a kip, but not in this wretched sun. Are you not clicking on the guitar? Okay, whatever. Don't mind him, he's got his knickers in a knot because he can't take a joke. Something in your mind? Don't want to hear it. Fine, then don't. Stranger. Please don't kill me, stranger. She gives you the shortest of glances before returning her gaze to the horizon. Yeah? Got any tips for me? Don't die. She gives you a humorless grin. Who are you? Lynn. She says across your shoulder. What do you do? Surveyor. Seems like she's not very talkative. What's wrong? Cack out your tongue? She takes time to look at you until she has your full attention. If you're not a surveyor, you're not worth my time. She looks away from you again. Rude. Oh, but I am a surveyor. I'm in disguise. She shrugs, not to take a hint. Don't hurry back. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. I can't disagree with that. The best part about the trading post is that they want visitors. No one's going to come through if you've got a toilet covered in shit. Nice and clean. Okay, can anybody see where Sally and Sarah are? Where's the clinic? Some things never go out of style, like throwing sharp objects at round ones. You are wholly correct in that point. By the way, this is the end of the map. Keeping hoons out since 2041. What is the year, by the way? Okay, we can leave that way. The whole shebang that makes Kokobi worth trading at. Buttercruise can arrange to meet up or make requests. When the bloody thing's working, that is. Yeah, well, that's the problem, isn't it? Could have sewn with the solar panels. Keeping these panels clear of debris and sand must be a hell of a job. Ah! Stay away from the emu! Wild bastards. Oh, it's letting me go. Oh no, I've just walked really far down. Never mind. Hi, stranger. Hot enough to cook on, just from the sun. How's the road been treating you? I don't know. I haven't been on it yet. There's a cool breeze blowing out the open door. Some blokes get all the luck. Pretty swish to have your own personal power generation. Being a techie has its advantages. You saw nothing, sir. Most people are sleeping in the carriage. I see, I see. This container's locked up tight. Alright then, keep your tires. I mean, is it? You can kind of just crawl in it though. How's that? Going dumpster diving, and I am all for it. Is there a limit to how many items I can hold? I don't think so. This is great. Old world goods scavenged from some remote or irradiated warehouse. Could be gold, more likely everything under the first layer is dodgy, dirty, or just full of holes. Well, I've done the rounds and I haven't found what I was looking for. Yeah. I'm thinking I have to leave. Fresh meat. You sure you won't teach me shit? How about that combat training now? I don't really understand. Need a hand? With what? The camel dung or the bloody flies? He waves his hand in an Aussie salute. Go pick up all the shit you like. I won't stop you.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's how I felt about you. I'm very lost. Am I just leaving? I don't know where I'm going. I assume I have to leave. Well, let's go up. We haven't gone up yet because I don't know where this clinic's at. Do I have to leave and go to this other city? Am I supposed to be going up or down? Like, I don't understand. I need more direction. I need far more direction. Thank God these kangaroos don't kill. Alright, well, I'm going up. If that's the wrong direction, the game has the responsibility to tell me that. Is that an autosave button? That is not an autosave button. We will have to manually save. Okay, where are we going? No idea. Travel to Orkney Heights. That does not sound like a place I'm supposed to be going to, quite frankly. Let's go down. Take a sec, Look, she runs quicker on the map than she does in real life. Oh, so no matter what I do, it's Orkney Heights. Well, then I guess yes. Because what else am I going to do? I've done everything on this particular map. But aren't we supposed to be taking Damo with us? I'm a little confused. Asked just about putting Sid on the camel cart. I don't even know where these people are. This boat decided to quit while he was ahead. Haha. Okay. This is the corner by the looks of it. Yep. Give fleas a chance. Sophie Johnson. Her tone is smug, her movements languid. Well, what do we have here? Hi. 3 holes in the ground? She shoots him a look that could strip paint. Oh, rhetorical. I get it. Nathan Wells. What is the hood? Must we call ourselves a fellow scavenger? Well, fellow scavenger, care to give us the goss on how you came to find old Who's It's shack all by your lonesome? Ian Mason told me about it, did he? Okay. You first. Can we talk about this? I don't want to get in trouble. I'm just going to go. Let's be upfront. I told you old Deadeye's got it in for us, we order. She hisses at him through clenched teeth. Shut up. He falls silent. She looks you over head to toe. That's a nice butt you've got there. And nice boots. I try not to get too much of your blood on them. She jerks her head towards you. Take her out. I'm in combat? I didn't even get the tutorial on combat because the dude wouldn't talk to me. Along your journey, there will be fights that you and your party cannot flee from. Consider your options and the party composition before deciding to fight. Why? How do you flee? I don't know how to exit this place exactly. Do I just have to get out of the square? No, the square's as far as I can move. She's just gonna shoot me. But I don't have the HP for this. Run! Wow, we got far. So that was movement points. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's go. Is this a one-shot thing? It costs 1 AP to reload. Brutal. How do I know what my AP is? Does anyone know what my AP is? Is that my AP? I feel like that's my level. I don't know. End turn. It's not space. She missed! Flanked. How am I flanked? Sprint. Oh, that's not good. Ouchies. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just go this way. Target's out of range? What's the range of my gun? How can you tell what range is? I don't know. Oh, that's the bullet, so I didn't have to do that. Okay. So she's got a long distance weapon. I'm gonna assume that being up and close and personal to him is not the best idea. I'm flanked, but I've got cover, sir. So attack AP cost 3. Yeah, but how many? Oh, are these my attack point? Ah, I see. Critical fail. Fuck. I have no bullets. Thank God for that. Ah! That's so not good. Healing. While in combat, you can use healing items to heal yourself and your companions. To heal, you must select the healing item on the radial wheel. Then use left click when hovering over yourself or a team member when close enough to them. Okay. Thank God for that. Oh, fuck. I've got a bullet. It doesn't kill him. You need to reload. You have fired the last round on your weapon and must now reload. There is infinite ammunition and broken roads. Reloading does come at the expense of action points, with the amount of AP consumed depending on the specific weapon. Below your equipped weapon, you can see that each remaining round is a bright bullet icon. Okay, that's fine. I thought I had cover from her. God damn it. Switching weapons costs AP? Well, fuck. Get out of here, Butch. And then I need to hide here again. Ouchies. Ouchies. How do I heal? Oh, skills and items there. Okay, cool. Nope. Bandages left. 1. Simple but effective. Bunging on yourself 15 HP. Yeah, 3! Oh my god. Oh, I see. Here. Users left 1. Yeah, I take way too many actions. I'm just gonna reload. And end my turn. And then I'm gonna shoot her. crouch back down. Is she seriously not going to move to relocate? What a twit. You have movement points. Why are you not doing anything constructive? You're so dumb. I just murdered 2 people. Go me. I'm also injured. I'm going to assume I don't heal out of combat. So... can I use? Not full HP though, which really bothers me. You know, I could have used something other than bandages. There's literally a sandwich just sitting right there. I also hate... hold on. It does have quick save. My apologies. Hi, Nathan. Take all. I've got some money, useful rags, and a hammer. And you, Sophie? What you got? A pistol. Fits snug in anyone's hand. Works best in close quarters combat. Well, in that case, why wouldn't we exchange that for that? He. The hammer sounds delightful, but you know. I wasn't really here to loot, but I guess it's what we're gonna do. Now that's what I call swag. It's to leave. Lone Wanderer could use a lick of paint. It's the edge of the map. Okie dokie. We'll finish scavenging. I don't know if we have the parts that Ian wants or not. What is that? A tune tutor. Baby's first instrument. For little scamps who love to annoy their older siblings. Dear God. Bag of dollars. Could use that. Ventures. Venture active. What does that mean? I don't know, but I think I've gotten everything I need. Or can get, rather. A fine collection of duvalakis, jiggers, thingamabobs, and whatsits. Never heard jigger before. Traveler Kokobee, yes. I assume I got the scrap in the first thing I picked up. It looked like screws and shit. Ian.